to our spring musical. I'm really excited to have everyone. Before we begin, just a couple announcements. First, I would like to thank Nick's Auto Body for being a sponsor of our show. Jingle in the show, and I told them this year there was no way we could fit Nick's Auto Body into Fiddler on the Roof. So, a couple things. We ask that everyone's cell phone be turned off and put away. We really do our best to teach the kids theater etiquette, and it's also distracting to those around you. If you are worried about, wanting to get pictures or things, let me know. I can set you up. We had mothers come in during the week and got some really great shots. We also have DVDs available to buy. Also, we found out, I always thought it was an old wives' tale. We were always told, tell the audience that they'll disrupt the mics if they have cell phones out. I've been saying it for 8 years, thinking that it was just, urban legend. And we actually found out last night that it's true. So your cell phone can disrupt and make our mics go in and out. So we are going to now journey to Anatevka, Russia. So enjoy the show. Thanks.
Fiddler on the Roof. Sounds crazy, no? But here in our little village of Anatevka, you might say every one of us is a fiddler on the roof, trying to scratch out a pleasant, simple tune without breaking his neck. It isn't easy. You may ask, why would we stay up there if it's so dangerous? Well, we stay because Anatevka is our home. And how do we keep our balance? That I can tell you in one word. Tradition! 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 Because of our traditions, we've kept our balance for many, many years. Here in Anatevka, we have traditions for everything. How to eat, how to sleep, how to work, how to wear clothes. For instance, we always keep our heads covered. We always wear a little prayer shawl. This shows our constant devotion to God. You may ask, how did this tradition get started? I'll tell you. I don't know, but it's a tradition. And because of our traditions, every one of us knows who he is and what God expects him to do. Who day and night must scramble for a living, feed a wife and children, say his daily prayers, and who has the right as master of the house to have the final word at home. The Papa! The Papa!
Must know the way to make a proper home, a I started Hebrew school at 10, I learned a trade. I hear they picked a bride for me, I hope she's pretty. The sun, tradition, the sun, tradition.
And who does Mama teach to mend and tend and fix, preparing me to marry whoever Papa picks?
The daughters,
I have 5 daughters.
the daughters, tradition. Day and night must bury ourselves in care when the children sing their songs and praise. The bright light clears and lights so bright the world yard. She's a papa. Tradition, the tradition.
And in the circle of our little village, we've always had our special types. For instance, Yenta, the matchmaker.
Athra, I the perfect match for your son, a wonderful girl.
Who is it?
Rachel, the shoemaker's daughter.
Oh, Rockle, she can hardly see. She's almost blind.
Now tell the truth, Avram. Is your son so much to look at? The way she sees and the way he looks, it's the perfect match.
And Rem Nahum, the beggar.
Alms for the poor, alms for the poor.
Redknapp, here is 1 kopeck.
1 kopeck? Last week you gave me 2 kopecks.
I had a bad week.
So if you had a bad week, why should I suffer?
And most important, our beloved rabbi.
Rabbi, may I ask you a question?
Certainly, my son.
Is there a proper blessing for the song?
A blessing for the Tsar, of course. May God bless and keep the Tsar far away from us.
There are others in our village. They make a much bigger circle. His Honor the priest, His Honor the constable, His Honor many others. We don't bother them, and so far, they don't bother us. And among ourselves, we get along perfectly well. Of course, there was the time when he sold him a horse and delivered a mule, but that's all settled now. Now we live in simple peace and harmony.
It was a horse. It was a mule. It was a horse.
It was a mule.
It was a horse! It was a mule!
It was a
Traditions. Without our traditions, our lives would be as shaky as a fiddler on the roof.
Mama, where should we put these?
Put them on my head. What's the stove, foolish girl? Where's Hava?
She's in the barn milking.
And won't Papa be home? It's almost 7, and she worries glad when he'll be home. All day long, riding on top of his wagon like a prince.
Mama, you know Papa works hard.
But his horse works harder, and you don't have to defend your Papa to me. I know him longer than you. He could drive a person crazy, but he should only live and be well. Sprinza, bring me some more potatoes. Hava, did you finish milking?
Yes, Mama.
You were reading again? Why does a girl have to read? Will it get her a better husband? Here.
Mama! Yanta's coming. She's down the road. Maybe she's finally found a good match for you, Zidal.
From your mouth to God's ears.
Why does she have to come now? It's almost Sabbath.
Go, finish in the barn. I want to talk to Yenta alone.
Mama, can I go out and play?
You have feet? Go. Go to.
But Mama, the men she finds, the last one was so old. And he was bald, he had no hair.
A poor girl without a dowry can't be so particular. You want hair? Marry a monkey.
After all, Mama, I'm not yet 20 years
Shut
old.
up! Do you have to boast about your age? Do you want to tempt the evil eye? Inside! Ugh.
Oh, Golda, darling, I had to see you. I have such news for you. And not every day of the week news, once in a lifetime news. And where are your daughters? Outside, no? Good. Such diamonds, such jewels. I'll find every one of them a husband. But you shouldn't be so picky. Even the worst husband, God forbid, is better than no husband. God forbid. And who should know better than me? Ever since my husband died, I've been alone. No one to talk to, nothing to say to anyone. It's no life. All I do at night is think of him. And even thinking of him brings me no pleasure. Because, well, you know as well as I, he was not much of a man. Never made a living. Everything he touched turned to mud. But better than nothing.
Good evening. Is Zidal in the house?
But she's busy. You can come back later.
There's something I'd like to talk with her about.
Later.
Oh, Model, I thought I heard you.
Finish what you were doing. I said later!
All right.
What does that poor little tailored model want with Zidal?
They've been friends since they were babies together. They talk, they play.
They play. What do they play?
Who knows? They're just children.
From such children come other children.
Model? He's nothing. Yenta, you were saying you had music.
Children, they are a blessing in your old age. But my Aaron couldn't bring me children. Believe me, he was good as gold, never raised his voice to me. But other than that, he was not much of a man. So, what good is it that he never raised his voice to me? But what's the use of complaining? Other women enjoy complaining, but not Yenta. Not every woman in the world is a Yenta. Well, I must prepare my poor Sabbath table, so goodbye, Golda. It was a pleasure talking our hearts out to each other.
Yenta, you said you had news for me.
Oh, I'm losing my head. One day it'll fall off altogether and a horse will kick it into the mud and goodbye, Yenta. Of course, the news. It's about Laser Wolf, the butcher. A good man. And I don't have to tell you that he's well off. But to make it short, he's lonely. And out of the whole town, he's cast his eye on Zidal.
My Zidal.
No, the Tsar's Zidal. Of course you're Zidal.
Such a match for my Zidal. But Tevye wants a learned man. He doesn't like Lazar.
Ugh. Listen to me, Golda. Send Tevye to him. Don't tell him what it's about. Let Laser discuss it himself. He's a good man. A wealthy man, true? So you'll tell me how it went, and you don't have to thank me, Golda, because aside from my fee, which Laser will pay, it brings me great satisfaction to make others happy. What better satisfaction is there? So, goodbye, Golda, and you're welcome.
What did she want, Mama?
What I want you to know, I'll tell you. Finish sweeping the floor.
I wonder if Yenta found a husband for you.
I'm not anxious for Yenta to find me a husband.
Not unless it's Model the Taylor.
I didn't ask you.
Seidel, you're the oldest. They have to find a match for you before they can find one for me.
And then after her, one for me.
So if Yenta...
Oh, Yenta!
Well, somebody has to arrange the matches. Young people can't just decide these things for themselves.
She might bring someone wonderful.
Someone interesting.
And well off.
And important.
Matchmaker, matchmaker, make me a match. Find me a find, catch me a catch. Matchmaker, matchmaker, look through your book and make me a perfect match.
Matchmaker, matchmaker, I'll bring the veil. You bring the groom, slender and pale. Bring me a ring, for I'm longing to be the envy of all I see.
For Papa, make him a scholar.
For Mama, make him rich as a king.
For me, well, I wouldn't holler if he were as handsome as anything. Matchmaker, matchmaker, make me a match. Find me a find, catch me a catch. Night after night in the dark I'm alone to find me a match of my own. Since when are you interested in a match, Hava? I thought you just had your eye on your books. And you have your eye on the rabbi's son.
Well, why not? We only have one rabbi, and he only has one son. Why shouldn't I want the best?
Because you're a girl from a poor family, so whatever Yenta brings, she'll take. Right? Of course, right! Huddle, oh huddle, have I made a match for you? He's handsome, he's young, alright, he's 62, but he's a nice man, a good cat. True? True. I promise you'll be happy, and even if you're not, there's more to life than that. Don't ask me what. Huddle, I found him. Will you be a lucky bride? He's handsome, he's tall, that is from side to side, but he's a nice man, a good catch, right? Right. You heard he has a temper, he'll beat you every night, but only when he's sober. So you're all right. Did you think you'd get a prince? Well, I do the best I can. With no dowry, no money, no family background. Be glad you've got a man.
Matchmaker, matchmaker, you know that I'm still very young. Please take your time.
Up to this minute, I misunderstood that I could get stuck for good. Dear Yenta, see that he's gentle. Remember, you are also a bride. It's not that I'm sentimental. It's just that I'm terrified. Matchmaker, matchmaker, plan me no plans. I'm in no rush. Maybe I've learned playing with matches, a girl can get burned. So bring me no ring, groom me no groom, find me no fine, catch me no catch, unless he's a matchless match.
Today, I am a horse. Dear God, did you have to to make my poor old horse lose his shoe just before the Sabbath. That wasn't nice. It's enough you pick on me, Tevye. Bless him with 5 daughters. A life of poverty. But what have you got against my horse? Sometimes I think when things are too quiet up there, you say to yourself, let's see, what kind of mischief can I play on my friend Tevye?
Ah, you're finally here, my breadwinner.
I'll talk to you later.
Where's your horse?
He was invited to the blacksmith's for the Sabbath.
Ah, well, hurry up. The sun will wait for you. And I have something to say to you.
As the good book says, heal us, O Lord, and we shall be healed. In other words, send us the cure. We've got the sickness already. I'm not really complaining. After all, with your help, I'm starving to death. Dear God, you made many, many poor people. I realize, of course, it's no shame to be poor, but it's no great honor either. So what would have been so terrible if I had a small fortune? If I were a rich man, diddle-deedle-diddle-digga-digga-deedle-diddle-dong. All day long I'd biddy-biddy-bong. If I were a wealthy man, wouldn't have to work hard. Diddle-deedle-diddle-digga-digga-deedle-diddle-dong. If I were a biddy-biddy rich, digga-digga-deedle-diddle man, I'd build a big tall house with rooms by the dozen right in the middle of the town. A fine tin roof with rear wooden floors below. There would be one long staircase just going up, and one even longer coming down, and one that's just simply built for show. I'd fill my yard with chicks and turkeys and geese and ducks for the town to see and hear, squawking just as noisily as they can, and each loud a gee and a goo and a guy and a gat will act like a trumpet on the ear, as if to say here lives a wealthy man. If I were a rich man, diddle-deedle-diddle-digga-digga-deedle-diddle-dong. All day long I'd biddy-biddy-bong. If I were a wealthy man, wouldn't have to work hard. Diddle-deedle-diddle-digga-digga-deedle-diddle-dong. If I were a bitty-bitty rich, digga-digga-deedle-diddle man, I'd see my wife, my gold health, looking like a rich man's wife with a proper double chin, supervising meals to her heart's delight. I'd see her putting on airs and strutting like a peacock. Oh, what a happy mood she's in, screaming at the servants day and night. The most important men in town will come to fawn on me. They will ask me to advise them, like a Solomon the wise. If you please, Reb Tevye, pardon me, Reb Tevye, posing problems that would cross a rabbi's eyes. And it won't make one bit of difference if I answer right or wrong, 'cause when we 7 hours every day. And that would be the sweetest thing of all. We're a rich man, diddle-deedle-diddle-ding-a-ding-a-deedle-diddle-da. All day long I'd biddy-biddy-bop if I were a wealthy man. Hey, wouldn't have to work hard. Diddle-deedle-diddle-ding-a-ding-a-deedle-diddle-da. Lord, who made the lion and the lamb, you decreed I should be what I am. Would it spoil some vast eternal plan if I were a wealthy man?
There he is. You forgot my order for the Sabbath.
I'm sorry, I had a little accident with my horse.
Reb Tevye, you didn't bring the rabbi's order.
I know, Red Mendel.
Tevye, you forgot my order for the Sabbath.
This is bigger news than the plague in Odessa!
Talking about news. Terrible news in the outside world. Terrible.
What is it?
What does it say?
In a village called Rajanka, all of the Jews were evicted and forced to leave their homes.
For what reason?
It doesn't say. Maybe the Tsar wanted their land. Maybe a plague.
May the Tsar have his own personal plague.
Amen.
Why don't you ever bring us any good news?
I only read it. It was an edict from the authorities.
May the authorities start itching in places they can't reach.
Amen.
Why do you curse them? What good does your cursing do? You stand around and you curse and you chatter, yet you do nothing. You'll chatter yourselves to the grave.
Excuse me, you're not from this village.
No.
And where are you from?
Kiev. I was a student at the university there.
The university. Is that where you learn to criticize your elders?
That is where I learned there's more to life than talk. You have to know what's going on in the outside world.
Why should I break my head about the outside world? Let them break their own heads.
She's right. As the good book says, if you spit in the air, it lands in your face.
That's nonsense. You can't close your eyes to what's happening in the outside world.
He's right.
So she's right and he's right? How can they both be right?
You know, you are also right.
He's right. He's still wet behind the ears. Good Sabbath, Tavina.
Good Sabbath.
Tevye, the rabbi's order, my cheese.
Of course. So you're from Kiev, Reb
Perchik.
Perchik. As Abraham said, I am a stranger in a strange land.
Moses said that.
Forgive me. As King David put it, I am slow of speech and slow of tongue.
That was also Moses.
For a man who talked a lot, he had a slow tongue.
And the cheese.
Here, have it, please.
I have no money, and I'm not a beggar.
Please, it is a blessing for me to give.
Very well. For your sake.
Thank you. You know, it is no shame to be poor.
In this world, it's the rich who are the criminals. One day, their wealth shall be ours.
Ha! If they would agree, I would agree.
And who would let this miracle come to pass?
People. Ordinary people.
Like you.
Like me.
Nonsense.
But until your golden day comes, Reb Perchik, how will you live?
By giving lessons to children. Do you have children?
I have 5 daughters.
5.
Daughters.
Girls should learn too. Girls are people.
He's a radical.
I would be willing to teach them. Open their minds to great thoughts.
What great thoughts?
Well, the Bible has many lessons for our current times.
I am a poor man. Food for lessons? Good. Come stay with us for the Sabbath. We don't eat like kings, but we don't starve either. As the good book says, when a poor man eats a chicken, it's because one of them is sick.
And where does the book say that?
Well, it doesn't exactly say that, but someplace there's something about a chicken. Good Sabbath.
Good Sabbath.
Good Sabbath.
Good Sabbath, children.
Good Sabbath, Papa.
Good Sabbath.
Children! Perchik, this is my oldest daughter.
Good Sabbath.
Good Sabbath.
You have a very pleasant daughter.
I have 5 pleasant daughters. This is mine. 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 This is not mine. This is Motocom's oil.
So you did me a favor and came in.
This is also mine. Golda, this is Perchik. You will be staying with us for the Sabbath. He is a teacher. Would you like to take lessons from him?
I am a really good teacher. A very good teacher.
I heard once that the rabbi who most praised himself has a congregation of 1.
Your daughter has a quick and witty tongue.
The wit she gets from me, as the good book
The
says.
good book can wait. Get washed.
The tongue she gets from her mother.
Mato, you're also eating with us? Of course, another blessing. Zeitel 2 more. Sprints of Bielka, get washed.
Model can help me.
Get the table. All right, Hava, you go too. You can wash outside of the pump. Tevya, I have something to say to you.
Why should today be any different?
Tevya, I have to tell you something about Lazar. He has to speak with you.
Shh. I'm praying.
Lazar Wolf wants to see you.
The butcher? About what?
I don't know, only that he says it's important.
What could be important? I have nothing for him to slaughter.
After Sabbath, see him and talk to him.
Talk to him about what? If he wants my new milk cow, he can forget it.
Tevya, don't be an ox. A man sends an important message. The least you can do is talk to him.
Talk to him about what? He wants my new milk cow!
Just talk to him.
All right! After the Sabbath, I'll talk to him.
Model, Yenta was here.
I saw her.
If they agree on someone, there will be a match and it'll be too late for us.
Don't worry, Zeidel. I found somebody who will sell me their used sewing machine, and in a few weeks, I'll save up enough money to buy it, and your father will be impressed with me.
But Model, a few weeks may be too late.
What else can we do?
You can ask my father for my hand tonight. Now!
Why should he consider me now? I'm only a poor tailor.
And I'm only the daughter of a poor milkman. Just talk to him.
But if your father yells at me, that's final. He'll say no.
Model,
I'm only a poor tailor.
even a poor tailor is entitled to some happiness.
That's true.
Will you talk to him? Will you talk to him?
I'll talk to him.
Late. Where is everybody? Late.
Reb Tevya?
Come in, children. We're lighting the candles.
Reb Tevya? Reb Tevya? Reb Tevya?
What is it? Well, Model, what is it?
Good Sabbath.
Good Sabbath. Good Sabbath. Come, children, come.
he always shield you from shame. May you come to me in Israel, a shining name. May you be like Ruth and like Esther. May you be deserving of praise. Strengthen them, O Lord, and keep them from the strangers' ways. May God bless you and grant you long life for you. May God make you good mothers and wives and care for you. May the Lord protect and defend you. May He always shield you from pain. Favor them, O Lord, with happiness and peace, for hear our Sabbath prayer. Amen.
Red Morca. Yes, Liz. Bring me a bottle of your best brandy and 2 glasses.
Your best brandy, Rabelazar.
What's the occasion? Are you getting ready for a party? Oh, there might be a party. Maybe even a wedding.
A wedding? That's wonderful. And I'll be sure to make you merry, lead the dancing and so forth for a little fee, naturally.
Naturally, a wedding is no wedding without you and your fee.
Good evening, innkeeper.
Good evening.
We would like a drink. Sit down, Jen.
What will it be? Vodka or schnapps?
Vodka!
That's all right.
Good evening.
Good evening, Tevye.
Reptavia! What are you doing here so early?
He wants to buy my new milk cow. Good evening, Rabelazar.
Ah, Tevye, sit down, have a drink.
I won't insult you by saying no.
So, how goes it with you, Tevye?
How should it go?
You're right.
And you?
The same.
I'm sorry to hear that.
So, how's your brother-in-law in America?
I believe he is doing very well.
Oh, he wrote you?
Not lately.
Then how do you know?
Well, if he was doing badly, he would write. May I?
Tevye, I suppose you know why I wanted to see you.
Yes, I do, Rabelazar. And there's no use talking about it.
Well, why not?
Well, why, yes. Why should I get rid of her?
Well, you have a few more without her.
Oh, I see. Today you want one, tomorrow you may want two.
Two? What would I do with two?
Why, the same you would do with one.
Tevye, This is very important to me.
Why is this so important to you?
Frankly, because I'm lonesome.
Lonesome? What are you talking about?
You don't know?
We're talking about my milk cow. The one you want to buy from me?
Ah, a milk cow, so I won't be lonesome.
What's so funny?
Oh, I'm talking about your daughter's idol.
My daughter's idol?
Of course your daughter's idol. I see her in my butcher shop every Thursday, and she's made quite the impression on me. And as for me, Tevye, well, you know, I'm pretty well off. I have my own house, a good store, a servant. Tevye, why do we have to impress each other? Let's just shake hands on it and call it a match. And you won't need a dowry for her either. And you might find something in your own purse, too.
What do you mean, my purse? My daughter's Zeitel's not the sort I would sell for money.
All right. As you said, we won't talk about money. The main thing is, let's just get it done with. I will be good to her. And I like her. What do you think?
What do I think? What do I think? I never liked the man. Why should I? You can have a fine conversation with him if you talk about kidneys and livers. On the other hand, not everybody has to be a scholar. If you're wealthy enough, no one will call you stupid. And with a butcher, my daughter will surely never know hunger. Of course, there's a problem. He is much older than her. Well, that's her problem. But she is much younger than him. That's his problem. I always thought of him as a butcher, but I misjudged him. He's a good man. He likes her. He will try to make her happy. What do I think? It's a match.
You agree?
I agree.
Oh, Tevye, that's wonderful. Let's drink on it.
Why not? To you.
No, my friend, to you.
To the both of us.
To our agreement.
To our agreement. To our prosperity. To good health and happiness. And most important, to life, the higher, to life, is to the father I've tried to be, is to my bride to be. Drink the higher, to life, the higher, to life. Life has a way of confusing us, seeing and bruising us. Drink the higher to life. God would like us to be joyful, even when our hearts lie panting on the floor. How much more can we be joyful when there's really something to be joyful for? To life, the higher. To Zeitel, my daughter, my wife. It gives you something to think about, something to drink about. Drink the higher. To life!
Red vodka! Yes, there's a wolf. Drinks for everybody!
Hey!
I'm taking myself abroad. Ooh, Tevye's oldest, Zeitel!
Thank you.
There's a wolf.
To Tevye!
To Zeitel, your daughter.
Bye-bye!
May all your futures be pleasant ones, not like our present ones. Drink the higher to life, the higher. The higher to life. It takes a wedding to make us say, let's live another day. Drink the higher to life. Raise a glass and sip a drop of shop, sing in honor of the good fortune favored you. You know that when good fortune favors you, such
Rabbi son, do you want to just... It's fine.
Good evening.
Good evening, Constable.
What's the celebration?
Tevye's marrying off his oldest daughter.
May I offer my congratulations, Tevye?
Thank you, Your Honor.
Oh, Tevye, I have a piece of news that I think I should tell you. As a friend.
Yes? What is it?
And I'm giving you this news because I like you. You're a decent, honest person, even though that you're a Jewish dog.
Thank you, Your Honor. How often does a man get a compliment like that? And your news?
We have received orders that sometime soon this to be a little unofficial demonstration.
A pogrom? Here?
No, just a little unofficial demonstration.
Well, how little?
Not too serious. Just some mischief, so that if an inspector comes through, he will see that we have done our duty. Personally, I don't know why there has to be this trouble between people. I just thought I should tell you, and you can tell the others.
Thank you, Your Honor. You're a decent man. If I may say so, it's too bad you're not a Jew.
That's what I like about you, Tevye. Always joking. And congratulations again for your daughter.
Thank you, Your Honor. Goodbye. Dear God, did you have to send me news like that today of all days? I know we are the chosen people, but every once in a while, couldn't you choose someone else? Anyway, thanks for sending a daughter to my Zot. Thanks for sending a husband to my daughter, Zayta. L'chaim!
We will discuss the story from the Bible of Laban and Jacob, and we will discuss it together, all right? Good. Now, Laban had 2 daughters, Leah and the beautiful Rachel. And Jacob loved the younger Rachel, so he asked for her hand. And Laban agreed if he would work for him for 7 years.
Was Laban a mean man, Perchik?
He was an employer. Now, after Jacob had worked for 7 years, do you know what happened? Laban fooled him and gave him his ugly daughter, Leah. So, in order for Jacob to marry Rachel, he had to work another 7 years. You see, children, the Bible clearly teaches us that we should never trust an employer. Do you understand?
Yes, Perchik.
Yes, Perchik.
Good. Now, if you'll turn ahead, we can...
Papa is not yet?
No, Mama.
Then enough lessons. We have to do Papa's work today. How long can he sleep? He staggered home last night and fell into bed like a dead man. Couldn't even get a word out of him. Put that away and clean the barn. And call me when Papa gets up.
That was a very interesting lesson, Perchik.
Do you think so?
Although I don't know if the rabbi would agree with your interpretation.
Neither, I suppose, would the rabbi's son.
My little sisters have big tongues.
And what do you know of him, except that he's the rabbi's son? Would you be interested in him if he were the shoemaker's son, or perhaps the tinsmith's son?
At least I know this. He does not have any strange ideas about turning the world upside down.
Certainly, any new ideas would be strange to you. Remember, the Lord said, "Let there be light."
Yes, but he was not talking personally to you.
You have spirit, maybe even a little intelligence.
Thank you.
But what good is your brain? Without curiosity, it is a rusty tool. Good day, Hoddle.
We have an old custom here. A boy acts respectfully to a girl. But of course, that is too traditional for an advanced thinker like yourself.
Our traditions. Nothing must change. Everything is perfect, exactly the way it is.
We like our ways.
Our ways are changing everywhere but here. Here, men and women must keep apart. Men study, women in the kitchen. Boys and girls must not touch, should not even look at each other.
I am looking at you.
Well, you are very brave. Do you know that in the city, boys and girls can be affectionate towards each other without the permission of a matchmaker? They hold hands. They even dance. Do dances like this.
It's very nice.
Well, there, we've just changed an old custom.
You're welcome. Thank you. Good day.
Good day.
Yelkes, what's your name?
Huddle, Papa.
Where's Huddle?
She's in the barn.
Bring her to me. How did the lessons go today, Perchik?
I think we made a good beginning.
Ah, he's finally up. What happened last night besides your drinking like a peasant? Did you see Laser Wolf? What did he say? What did you say? Do you have news?
Patience, woman, as the good book says. Good news will stay, and bad news will refuse to leave. And there's another saying that goes...
Oh, you can die from such a man.
Ah, Saito, my love, come here. You are to be congratulated. You're going to be married.
Married?
What do you mean, Papa?
Laser Wolf has asked for your hand.
I knew it.
The butcher?
And what do you say, Saito?
Well, what can't you say? My firstborn, a bride. We grow old with him in honor and fortune. Not like Frumasera, that first wife of his. She was a bitter woman. May she rest in peace. Not like my title. And now I'm a Syngenta. My title, a bride.
Mazel tov, Seidel.
You call that a mazel tov? And you, Rep Perchik, aren't you going to congratulate her?
Congratulations, Seidel, for getting a rich man.
Again with the rich. What's so wrong with being rich?
It's no reason to marry. Money is the world's curse.
And may the Lord smite me with it, and may I never recover! Seidel knows I only mean her welfare, am I right?
Yes, Papa.
You see?
I see. I see very well.
Well, Seidel, my child, why are you so silent?
Papa.
What is it? Tell me.
I don't want to marry him. I can't marry him. I can't.
What do you mean you can't? If I say you will, you will.
Papa, if it's a matter of money, I'll do anything. I'll hire myself out as a servant. I'll dig ditches. I'll haul rocks. Only don't make me marry him, Papa, please.
What's wrong with Leza? He likes you.
Papa, I'll be unhappy with him. All my life will be unhappy. I'll dig ditches. I'll haul rocks.
But we made an agreement. And with us, an agreement is an agreement.
Is that more important than I am, Papa? Papa, don't force me. I'll be unhappy all my days.
All right. I won't force you.
Thank you, Papa.
It seems it was not ordained that you should have all the comforts of life, but that we should have a little happiness in our old age after all our hard work.
Raptavia! Raptavia!
Later, Mom. Later.
There's something I'd like to speak with you about.
Not now, Model. I have problems.
That's what I think I can help with. I think I can help.
Sure, like a bandage can help a corpse. Goodbye, Model. Goodbye.
At least listen to him, Papa.
All right? You have a tongue? Talk.
I hear you're arranging a match for Zeidel.
He also has ears.
I have a match for Zeidel.
What kind of match?
A perfect fit.
Perfect fit.
Like a glove.
Like a glove.
This match was made exactly to measure.
Perfect fit made to measure. Stop talking like a tailor and tell me who it is!
Please don't shout at me.
All right. All right. Who is it?
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 Ah, it's me! Myself!
Him? Himself? Either you're completely out of your mind or you're crazy! He must be crazy. Arranging a match for yourself. Who do you think you are? The bridegroom, the matchmaker, the guests all rolled into one. I suppose you'll even perform the ceremony. You must be crazy.
Please don't shout at me, Raptavia. As for being my own matchmaker, I know it's a little unusual.
Unusual? It's crazy!
Times are changing, Raptavia. The thing is, your daughter and I pledged to marry over than a year ago.
You gave each other a pledge?
Yes, Papa, we gave each other a pledge.
They gave each other a pledge. Unheard of. Absurd. They gave each other a pledge. Unthinkable. Where do you think you are? In Moscow? In Paris? Where do they think they are? America? And what do you think you're doing? You stitcher? You nothing? Who do you think you are? King Solomon? This isn't the way it's done. Not here, not now. Some things I cannot, I will not allow. Tradition, marriages must be arranged by the Papa. This should never be changed. One little time you pull out a prop and where does it stop? Where does it stop? Where does it stop? Do I still have something to say about my daughter? Or doesn't anybody have to ask the father anymore?
Well, I've wanted to ask you for some time, Raptavia, but first I wanted to save up for my own sewing machine.
Stop talking nonsense. You're just a poor tailor.
That's That's true, Red Tevye, but even a poor tailor is entitled to some happiness. I promise you, Red Tevye, your daughter will not starve.
He's beginning to talk like a man. Although what kind of match would that be with a poor tailor? On the other hand, he is an honest, hard worker. On the other hand, he has absolutely nothing. On the other hand, things could never get any worse for him. They can only get better. They gave each other a pledge, unheard of, absurd. They gave each other a pledge, unthinkable. And look at my daughter's face. She loves him, she wants him. And look at my daughter's eyes, so hopeful. Tradition! Well, children, when shall we make the wedding?
Oh, thank you, Papa.
Red Tevye, you won't be sorry.
I won't be sorry. I'm sorry already.
Oh, thank you, Papa.
Thank you, Papa.
Thank you, Papa. They pledged their troth. Modern children. Golda! What will I do about Golda? Help!
Model, you were wonderful.
It was a miracle! It was a miracle! Wonder of wonders, miracle of miracles. God took a Daniel once again, stood by his side, and miracle of miracles led him to the lion's den. Wonder of wonders, miracle of miracles. I was afraid that God would frown, but like he did so long ago in Jericho, God just made a wall fall down. When Moses softened Pharaoh's heart, that was a miracle. When God made the waters of the Red Sea part, that was a miracle too. But of all God's miracles, large and small, the most miraculous one of all is that out of a worthless lump of clay, God has made a man today. Wonder of wonders, miracle of miracles. God took a tailor by the hand, turned him around, and miracle of miracles led them to the promised land. When David slew Goliath, yes, that was a miracle. When God gave up his manna in the wilderness, that was a miracle too. But of all God's miracles, large and small, the most miraculous one of all is the one I thought would never be. God has given you to me.
Ah! 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 Please, a model zero! Ah! Help! Help! It was terrible.
Tell me.
All right. Only don't be frightened!
Tell me.
All right. This was my dream. In the beginning, I dreamt that we were having a celebration of some kind. Everybody we knew was there. Musicians, too. And in the middle of the dream, in walks your grandmother Zaito. May she rest in peace.
Grandmother Zaito? How did she look?
Well, for a woman who was dead 30 years, she looked very good. Naturally, I went up to greet her. And she said to me,
Blessing on your head. To see a daughter wed. It's such a son-in-law like no one ever saw. The tailor Mato comes oil.
Mato?
A worthy boy is he. Of pious family. They named him after mine. Dear Uncle Mordecai. The tailor Mato comes oil.
A tailor? She must have heard wrong. She meant the butcher.
you must have heard wrong, Grandma. There's no tailor. You mean the butcher, Grandma, by the name of Laser Wolf!
Mazel tov.
In heaven it was made.
Mazel tov, mazel tov.
A fine upstanding boy, a comfort and a joy. The tailor Mazel comes oil.
But we announced it already. We made a bargain with the butcher.
But we announced it, Grandma, to our neighbors. We made a bargain, Grandma, with the butcher Laser Wolf.
So you announced it, Tanya, that you're having. But after Laser Wolf, I say to you, Tanya, that's your heading too.
Blessing on your house, mazel tov, mazel tov. In legends such as house, mazel tov, mazel tov. In such a son-in-law, like no one ever saw. The tailor mazel comes on.
He's a butcher.
The tailor mazel comes on.
His name is Laser Wolf. The tailor Mato comes.
Shot, shot. Who is this? Who is this? My mattress never shaken.
Could it be?
Sure.
Yes, it could.
Why not?
Who could be mistaken?
If the butcher's wife gone from beyond the grave, if the butcher's dear darling departed wife, through the Sarah, 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 through the Sarah.
What is this about your daughter marrying my husband? Would you do this to your friend and neighbor from a Sarah? Have you no consideration for a woman's feelings? Handing over my belongings to a total stranger? How can you allow it? How can you let your daughter take
he was brought on by that butcher.
That butcher.
If my grandmother Zeitel, may she rest in peace, came to us from the other world to tell us about the tailor, then all we can say is that it is all for the best, and it couldn't possibly be any better. Amen.
Amen.
Sitting on my head, muzzle tough, like Grandma Zeitel said, muzzle tough. We'll have a son-in-law like no one ever saw. The tailor motto comes on.
We haven't got the man
Muzzle tough.
we had when we began.
Muzzle tough.
But since your grandma came, she'll marry, what's his name?
The tailor motto comes on.
The tailor motto comes on. The tailor motto comes on. The tailor motto comes on.
Thank you. Thank you.
Did you hear? Did you hear? Tevye Zeitel is marrying model, not Laser Wolf.
No.
Yes.
Zeitel's marrying model?
Yes.
No!
Yes.
Muzzle top model.
Hey, muzzle top
Thank
model.
you.
Muzzle top.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Albert.
What's with all the excitement?
Tevye Zeitel is going to marry
I know, Laser Wolf, the butcher.
No.
Model the tailor.
Model the tailor. That's terrible. Mazel tov, model.
Thank you, Mordecai. Useful.
Imagine, Zeitel is marrying model. I can't believe it.
What's wrong with my son, model?
Oh, excuse me, Chantal. Mazel tov.
Mazel tov.
Mazel tov, model.
Thank you. Useful. Do you have my hat?
Laser Wolf ordered a hat, but it's not cheap.
Well, I got his bride. I can get his hat.
Come on, come.
Oh, Hava, can you watch the shop for me while we're gone?
Of course.
Thank you. Come on. I'll show you.
Mazel tov.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Mazel tov, Hava. Mazel tov, Hava.
Please may I pass?
Why? We're congratulating you. Mazel tov, Hava. Mazel tov, Hava.
All right, stop it.
What's your problem?
Just stop it.
Now listen here, Fiedka.
Goodbye, Sasha. I said goodbye. I'm sorry about that. They mean no harm.
Don't they? Is there something you want?
Yes, I'd like to talk with you.
I'd rather not.
I've often noticed you at the booksellers. Not many girls in this village like to read. Would you like to borrow this book? It's very good.
No, thank you.
Why? Is it because I'm not Jewish? Do you feel about us the way they feel about you? I didn't think you would.
What do you know about me?
Well, let me tell you about myself. I'm a pleasant fellow. Charming, honest, ambitious, quite bright, and, of course, very modest.
I don't think we should be talking this way.
I often do things I shouldn't. Go ahead. Take the book. It's by Heinrich Heine. Happens to be Jewish, I believe.
That doesn't matter.
You're quite right. Good. After you return it, we'll talk about it for a while. And then we'll talk about life. How we feel about things. They can all turn out quite pleasant.
Pietka? Is there something I can do for you?
No thank you.
You forgot your book.
No, it's mine.
Thank you, Hava.
Good day, Hava.
Good
Good day.
Fiedka.
Good day, Fiedka.
Is this the little girl I carry? Is this the little boy at play?
I don't remember growing older. When did they?
When did she get to be a beauty? When did he get to be so tall?
I found them yesterday when they were small.
My friends, we are here today to celebrate the joy of the newlyweds, Montel and Zeitzel. May they live together to a ripe old age. Amen.
Amen.
Here is our beloved rabbi. May he be with us for many, many years.
Amen.
Amen.
I would like to announce that the bride's parents are giving the newlyweds the following. A new quilt! A pair of pillows.
Goose pillows.
Goose pillows. And this pair of candlesticks.
I love candlesticks.
Now, let us not in our joy here tonight forget those who are no longer with us. Our dear departed, who lived in pain and poverty and hardship, and who died in pain and poverty and hardship. But enough tears. Let's be merry and content. Like our good friend Laser Wolf, who has everything in the world except a bride. The Lazar has no ill feelings. In fact, he has a gift for the newlyweds. Come, Laser Wolf.
Like he said, I have no ill feelings. What's done is done. I will be giving the newlyweds 5 chickens. One for each of the first 5 Sabbaths of their wedded life.
Reb Lazar, you are a decent man. In the name of my daughter Zeitzel and her new husband, I accept your gift. There is a famous saying that goes when a person is willing to...
Tevye, I am not marrying your daughter. I don't have to listen to your sayings.
Listen just a second. I was only going to say that...
Why should I listen to you? A man who breaks an agreement.
Not now, in the middle of a wedding.
I have a right to talk.
What right? This is not your wedding.
Well, it should have been.
Don't shame Reb Tevye's daughter's wedding.
But he shamed me in front of the whole village.
Quiet. Rabbi, say something.
I say, we should all sit down.
We all heard the wise words of the rabbi.
Now, I'd like to sing a little song that my mother sang.
And you can keep your diseased chicken!
I had a sign. My own grandmother came to us from the grave.
What sign and what grandmother? My grandfather came to me from the grave and said that her grandmother is a big liar.
Quiet! Quiet! What's all the screaming about? A sign, an agreement, they drank on it. It's all nonsense. Seidel wanted to marry Model, not Lazar.
A young girl decides for herself.
Why not? They love each other.
Love.
Terrible.
He's a radical.
What happens to the matchmaker?
I say.
I know! Let's all sit down.
Musicians, play. A dance, a dance. Come on, dance. It's a wedding.
Some wedding.
Dance.
What's he doing?
Punching!
Stop it.
Will someone dance with me?
That's a sin.
It's no sin to dance at a wedding.
But with a girl?
That's what comes from bringing a wild man into your house.
He's not a wild man. His ideas are a little different, but that doesn't...
It's a sin.
It's no sin. Ask the rabbi. Ask him.
Well, Rabbi?
Well, dancing is not exactly forbidden.
There. You see, it's not forbidden.
And it's no sin. Now, who will dance with me?
I don't know. It's only a dance, Mama.
Play.
She's dancing with a man.
I know she's dancing with a man. I'm gonna dance with my wife. Go down!
But everybody stop. Oh, okay.
I see we came at a bad time, Tevye. I'm sorry, but the orders are for tonight, for the whole village. Go on, play, play. All right, men? All right, enough! I'm genuinely sorry, Tevye. You understand.
Of course.
Come!
Well, what are you all standing around for? Clean up!
Made my face fall off.
That was quite a dowry you gave my daughter Zeidel at her wedding. Was that necessary? Anyway, Zeidel and Model have been married for 2 months now. Their work is very hard. They're as poor as synagogue mice, but they're both so happy that they don't know how miserable they are. Model keeps talking about the new sewing machine. I know you are very busy, God, with floods, plagues, wars, revolutions, all those little things that bring people to you. Couldn't you take a second away from your catastrophes and get it for him? How much trouble would that be? Oh, and while you're in the neighborhood, my horse's left leg. I'm sorry. Am I bothering you? As the good book says. Why should I tell you what the good book says?
Please, don't be upset, Huddle.
Why should I be upset? If you must leave, you must.
I must go. They expect me in Kiev tomorrow morning.
So you told me then, goodbye.
Great changes are about to take place in this country. Tremendous changes, but they can't happen by themselves.
So naturally, you feel that you personally...
Not only me. Many people, Jews, Gentiles, many people hate what's going on. Don't you understand?
I understand, of course. You want to leave. Then goodbye.
Huddle! Huddle! Your father, the others think that what happened at Zeidel's wedding was a little cloudburst and everything will be peaceful again. It won't. Horrible things are happening all over the land. Pogroms, violence, whole villages being emptied of their people. And it's happening everywhere. And it will happen here. Do you understand?
Yes, I suppose I do.
I have work to do. The greatest work a man can do.
Then goodbye, Pritchett.
Before I go, there is a certain question I wish to discuss with you.
Yes?
A political question.
What is it?
The question of marriage.
This is a political question?
In a theoretical sense, yes. The relationship between a man and a woman, known as marriage, is based off of mutual beliefs, a common philosophy and attitude towards society.
And affection?
And affection. This relationship has positive social values. It reflects a unity and a solidarity.
And affection?
Yes, and I personally am in favor of it. Do you understand?
Yes, I think you were asking me to marry you.
In a theoretical sense, yes, I am.
I was hoping you were.
Then I take it you approve, and we can consider ourselves engaged even though I'm going away. I'm very happy, Huddle. Very happy.
So am I. What's the matter?
I used to tell myself that I had everything, but that was only half true. I had an aim in life, and that was everything, but now I even have you. I have something that I would die for, someone that I can live for too. Yes, now I have everything, not only everything, I have a little bit more. Besides having everything, I know what everything's for. I used to wonder, could there be a wife to share such a difficult, wandering kind of life?
On the outer side, waiting right
Who knows tomorrow where our home will be?
I'll be with you, and that's home enough for me.
Everything is right at hand, simple and clear. I have something that I would die for, someone that I can live
plan.
Yes, but it will be less hard if we live it together.
Yes.
Good evening.
Good evening, Reb Tevkin. I have unfortunate news. I must leave this place.
When?
Right away.
I'm sorry to hear that, Perchik. We will all miss you.
But I have good news as well. You can congratulate me.
Congratulations. For what?
We're engaged.
Engaged?
Yes, Papa, we're engaged.
No, you're not. I know you like him and he likes you, but you're going away and you're staying here. So have a nice trip, Perchik. I hope you'll be very happy. My answer is no.
Please, Papa, you don't understand.
I understand. I gave my permission to model in Zeitel, so you feel that you also have a right. I'm sorry, Perchik. I like you, but you're going away. So go in good health. My answer is still no.
You don't understand, Papa.
You're not listening. I said no, Hana. We will find someone for you here, in Anatevka.
Reb Tevkin,
What is it?
we are not asking for your permission. Only for your blessing.
You're not asking for my permission?
But we would like your blessing, Papa.
I can't believe my own ears. My blessing? For what? For going over my head. Impossible! At least with Model and Zeidel. They asked me, they begged me, but now if I like it or not, she'll marry him. So what do you want from me? Go on, be wed, and tear out my beard and uncover my head. Tradition! They're not even asking permission from the Papa. What's happening to the tradition? One little time you pull out a thread and where has it led? Where has it led? Where has it led? To this? A man tells me he's getting married. Oh no, he doesn't ask me. He tells me. But first he abandons her.
He's not abandoning me, Papa.
I will send for her as soon as I can. I love her.
Love. It's the new style. On the other hand, our old ways were new once. On the other hand, they decided without parents, without a matchmaker. After all, did Adam and Eve have a matchmaker? Yes, they did. It seems these two have the same matchmaker. They're going over my head, unheard of, absurd. For this they want to be blessed, unthinkable. I'll lock her up in her room. I couldn't. I should. But look at my daughter's eyes. She loves him. Tradition? Very well, children. You have my blessing.
Thank you.
And my permission.
Thank you, Papa. You don't know what this means to me.
What else could I do?
Thank you, Papa.
Thank you, Papa. What will I tell your mother? Another dream?
Perhaps if you told her I was going to visit a rich uncle, something like that.
Please, Perchik, I can handle my own wife.
Very well.
Golda, there's something I must discuss with you. Golda, I have to tell you something. Golda, there is something important. Golda! Hello, Golda. I was just talking with Perchik and Huddle.
Well?
They seem to be very fond of each other.
Well?
I gave them my permission to be married. I have to go inside now.
Just like this? Without even asking me?
Who asked you? I'm the father!
Who is he? A pauper. He has nothing, absolutely nothing.
I wouldn't say that. I hear he has a very rich uncle. I like him, Golda. He's a little crazy, but I like him. What's more important, Otto likes him. Otto loves him. So what can we do? It's a new world, Golda. A new world. Love. Do you love me?
Do I what?
Do you love me?
Do I love you? With our daughters getting married and this trouble in the town. You're upset, you're worn out. Go inside, go lay down. Maybe it's indigestion.
Golda, I'm asking you a question. Do you love me?
You're a fool.
I know. But do you love me?
Do I love you?
Well,
For 25 years I've washed your clothes, cooked your meals, cleaned your house, given you children, milked the cow. After 25 years, why talk about love right now?
Golda. The first time I met you was on our wedding day. I was scared.
I was shy,
I was nervous.
so was I.
But my father and my mother said we'd learn to love each other. And now I'm asking Golda, do you love me?
I'm your wife.
I know! But do you love me?
Do I love him?
Well?
For 25 years I've lived with him, fought with him, starved with him. 25 years my bed is his. If that's not love, what is?
Then you love me.
I suppose I do.
Then I suppose I love you too. It doesn't change a thing, but even so, after 25 years, it's nice to know.
Fish! Fresh fish! Oh, Zeidel, darling! Guess who I just saw? Your sister Hava with that Fiedka. And it's not the first time I've seen them together.
You saw Hava with Fiedka.
Would I make it up? Oh, in Zeidel, I happened to be at the post office today, and the postman told me there was a letter there for your sister Huddle.
Wonderful, I'll go get it.
I got it. From her intended, Perchik.
Huddle will be so happy, she's been waiting. But it's open.
It happened to be open. Rivka, I have such news for you. Remember, Perchik, the crazy student? Remember at the wedding when Sidon married Model and Perchik started dancing with Tevye's daughter Huddle? Well, I just learned that Perchik's been arrested in Kiev. No. Yes.
Rabbi.
Remember Perchik with all his strange ideas. Remember Seidel's wedding. What Tevye danced with Golda? Well, I just heard that Tevye's been arrested and Golda's gone to Kiev.
No!
God forbid.
She didn't!
She did.
Listen, everybody, terrible news, terrible. Remember Perchik?
Yes.
Started all the trouble.
So?
I just heard from someone who should know.
What?
That Golda's been arrested,
Oh.
and Model's gone to Kiev.
Ah.
Model studies dancing.
Oh.
Kid's acting strange.
Oh.
Spritza has the measles.
Oh.
Milka has the mumps.
Boy.
And that's what comes from men and women dancing.
You don't have to wait for the train, Papa. You'll be late for your customers.
Just a few more minutes. Is he in bad trouble? Arrested? And convicted?
Yes, but he did nothing wrong. Everything he does is for humanity. He cares nothing for himself.
But if he did nothing wrong, then why is he in trouble?
Papa, how can you say that? What wrongs did Joseph do, and Abraham and Moses? And they had troubles.
And why won't you tell me where he is, this Joseph of yours?
It is far, Papa, terribly far. He's in a settlement in Siberia.
Siberia? He asked you to leave your father and your mother and join him in that frozen wasteland and marry him there?
He did not ask me to go. I want to go. I don't want him to be alone. I want to help him in his work. It's the greatest work a man can do.
But Hana,
Papa. How can I hope to make you understand why I do what I do? Why I must travel to a distant land, far from the home I love? Once I was happily content to be as I was, where I was, close to the people who are close to me, here in the home I love. Who could see that a man would come who would change the shape of my dreams? Helpless now I stand with him, watching older dreams grow dim. Oh, what a melancholy choice this is, wanting home, wanting him, closing my heart to every hope but his, leaving the home I love. There where my heart has settled long ago, I must go, I must go. Who could imagine I'd be wandering so far from the home I love? Yet there with my love, I'm home.
and who will be there in the wilderness to perform the ceremony?
Papa, I promise you we will be married under a canopy.
No doubt a rabbi or two's also been arrested. Give him my regards, this Moses of yours. I always thought he was a good man. Tell him I rely on his honor to treat my daughter well.
Papa, God alone knows when we shall see each other again.
We shall leave it in his hands. Take care of her. See that she dresses warm.
Did you hear? There's a new arrival at Modelin's Idols.
New arrival at Modelin's Idols. I must congratulate him. Mazel tov.
Rabbi, did you hear? There's a new arrival at Modelin's Idols.
Really? Mazel tov.
Mazel tov, Juan.
Shonda, where are you running to?
It's my boy Model. There's a new arrival there.
Mazel tov, Metal.
Mazel tov, Seidel.
You got it.
I got it.
It's beautiful! I know! Have you tried it yet?
Look!
Beautiful!
I know! Look at how close even the stitches are. And in under a minute. From now on, my clothes will be perfect, made by a machine. No more handmade clothes.
Rabbi,
Rabbi, look at my new sewing machine.
Matter, matter.
Rabbi, is there a blessing for a sewing machine?
There is a blessing for everything. May God bless and keep this sewing machine, and may it sew better than Marshall did. Amen.
Amen.
Mazel tov, mazel.
Mazel tov, model.
Thank you.
And the baby, how's the baby?
He's wonderful, Mama.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Fiddler.
I came for the shirt.
Oh, I have it right here.
Look, my new sewing machine.
I see. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Good day.
Good day.
So how does it work?
Oh, it's amazing. It works like this.
Papa, they still don't know about us?
I will, but I'm afraid.
Papa, just let me talk to your father.
No, that would be the worst thing, I'm sure of it.
Let me try.
I'll talk to him, I promise.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good day.
Good day. What were you and he talking about?
Nothing. We were just talking. Papa, Fiank and I have known each other for a long time now, and we were just thinking...
Hava? I would be much happier if you'd remain friends at a distance. You must not forget who you are and who that man is.
He has a name, Papa.
Of course, all creatures on earth have a name.
Fianka's not a creature. Papa, Fianka's a man.
Who said that he isn't? It's just that he's a different kind of man. As the good book says, each shall seek his own kind, which, when translated, means a bird may love a fish, but where would they build a home together?
The world is changing, Papa.
No, Hava! Some things do not change. Some things will never change for us.
We don't feel that way.
We?
Bianca and I. We want to be married.
Are you out of your mind? Do you know what this means, marrying outside of the faith?
But Papa...
No, Hava. I said no. Never speak of this again. Never see him again. Never mention his name again. Do you understand me?
Yes, Papa, I understand you.
You're finally here. Let's go home. It's time for supper.
I want to see Mato's new machine.
You can see it some other time. It's late.
Quiet, woman, before I get angry. And when I get angry, even flies don't dare to fly!
Ah, I'm very frightened of you. After we finish supper, I'll faint. Come home.
Golda, I am the man in the family. I am the head of the house. And I want to see Mato's new machine now! Now let's go home! How long can that miserable horse of mine complain about its leg? Dear God, if I can walk on 2 legs, why can't he on 3? I know. I'm very upset about my horse. He has the same rights I have. The right to be sick, the right to be hungry, the right to work like a horse. And dear God, I'm sick and tired of pulling this cart. I know. I should push it for a while.
Tevye! Tevye!
What? What is it?
It's Hava. She left home this morning.
What?
With Fiedka.
What?
I looked all over her. I even went to the priest. He told me they were married.
Married? Go home, Golda. You have other children at home. Go home, Golda. I have work to do. You have work to do. Go home.
But Hava...
Hava's dead to us. We will forget her. Go home, Golda. Little bird, little Havala, I don't understand what's happening today. Everything is all a blur. All I can see is a happy child. What a sweet little bird you were, Havala, Havala. Little bird, little Havala, you were always such a pretty little thing, everybody's favorite child. Gentle and kind and affectionate, what a sweet little bird you were, Havala, Havala.
Bob, at least listen to me. Papa, I beg you to accept us.
Accept them? How can I accept them? Can I deny everything I believe in? On the other hand, can I deny my own child? On the other hand, can I turn my back on my faith, my people? If I bend that far, I'll break. On the other hand, no. There is no other hand. No, Hava!
Papa, please.
No, Hava!
Please, Papa, please.
No!
I love him. Papa, please accept us.
Hava, no!
Please.
No!
Papa!
No, Hava!
Papa!
No, Hava!
Golda, are you home? I've got the two boys. The two boys I told you about. Golda, darling, here there are wonderful boys, both learned boys from good families, each of them a prize, a jewel. You couldn't do any better for your girl, just right from the top of the tree.
I don't know yet. My girls are still so young. I just don't think that
What
they
do they look like, grandfathers? Meanwhile, they'll be engaged. Nothing to worry about later, no looking around. Their futures all signed and sealed.
Which one for which one?
What's the difference? Take your pick.
Golda. Is Tevye home?
Yes, but he's in the house. Why? Is there some trouble?
Girls, go call your father.
Go home. Tell your parents I'll talk to them.
Well, what is it? Why are you all gathered here like a bunch of goats?
Tevye, have you spoken to the constable today?
No? Why?
There are some rumors in this town. We thought because you knew him so well, maybe he told you what is true and what is not.
What rumors?
Someone from Zolder told me that there was an edict issued in Petrograd. And it all...
Welcome, Your Honor. What's the good news in the world?
So you have company.
They're my friends.
It's just as well. But I have to say it's for their use also. Tevye, how much time do you need to sell your house and all your household goods?
Why should I sell my house? Is it in anybody's way?
Not just you, of course, but all of you. At first, I thought you might be spared, Tevye, because of your daughter, Hava.
My daughter is dead.
I understand. At any rate, it affects all of you. You have to leave.
But this corner of the world has always been our home. Why should we leave?
I don't know why. There's trouble in the world. Troublemakers.
Like us?
You aren't the only ones. Your people must leave all the villages. Zolodin, Revelevka, the whole district must be emptied. I have an order, and it says that you must sell your homes and be out of here in 3 days.
3 days? And you've known us all your life. You would carry out such an order.
I have nothing to do with this. Don't you understand?
I understand.
And if we refuse to go?
Then you will be forced out.
We will defend ourselves.
Exactly. Right. Against our army, I wouldn't advise it.
Well, I've got some advice for you. Get off my land.
Yes.
Get off my land! Get off my land!
You have 3 days.
after a lifetime, a piece of paper would get me out.
Maybe we should get together with the people of Zor. They can have a plan.
We should defend ourselves, an eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth.
Great. Then that way we will all be blind and toothless.
Rabbi, we've been waiting for the Messiah all our lives. Wouldn't this be a good time for him to come?
We'll have to wait for him someplace else. Meanwhile, let's start packing.
He's right. I'll see you before I go. Read it.
I have over 100 bottles of vodka. What will he do with them?
Where can I go with a wife, her parents, and 3 children?
Well, Anna Tevka hasn't exactly been the Garden of Eden.
That's true.
After all, what have we got here? A little bit of this, a little bit of that,
A pot,
A pen.
A broom?
A hat.
Someone should have set a match to this place years ago.
A bench?
A tree.
so what's a stone?
Or a house.
People who pass through Anatevka don't even know they've been here.
A stick of wood.
a piece of cloth.
What do we leave? Nothing much. Only Anatevka. 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 Underfed, overworked. Anatevka. Where else could Sabbath be so sweet? Anatevka, Anatevka, intimate, obstinate, Anatevka, where I know everyone I meet. Soon I'll be a stranger in a strange new place, searching for an old familiar face. From Anatevka, I belong in Anatevka. Tumble down, work a day, Anatevka. Dear little village, little town of
It's only a place.
Our forefathers have been forced out of many, many places at a moment's notice.
Maybe that's why we always wear our hats.
Where will we live in America?
With Uncle Abram, but he doesn't know yet.
I wish that you and the baby were coming with us.
We'll be staying in Warsaw until we have enough money to join you.
Montel, be careful with these. My mother and father, may they rest in peace, gave them to us on our wedding day.
Come, children, help me finish packing the clothes.
Golda, darling, I had to see you before before I left, I have such news for you. Golda, darling, you remember how yesterday I said I didn't know where to go? What to do with these old bones? Well, now I know. You want to hear? I'll tell you. Golda, darling, all my life I've dreamed of going to one place. And now I'll walk, I'll crawl, I'll get there. Guess where? You'll never guess. Every year Passover, what do we say? Next year in Jerusalem. Next year in the Holy Land.
You're going to the Holy Land.
You guessed, and you know why? In my sleep, my husband, my Aaron, came to me and said,
Yenta, go to the Holy Land.
And usually I wouldn't have listened to him because too much brains he was not blessed with. But in my sleep, it's a sign, no? So, somehow or other, I'll make it to the Holy Land. And what will I do when I'm there? I'm a matchmaker, no? So I'll arrange marriages, yes? So I'm going to the Holy Land to help our people increase and multiply. It's my mission. So, goodbye, Golda.
Goodbye, Yenta. Be well and go in peace.
Maybe next time we'll meet on happier occasions. Meanwhile, we suffer. We suffer. We suffer in silence, right? Of course, right.
Golda, we have to hurry. Come, Golda, we have to leave soon.
Leave. Sounds so easy.
We will all be together soon. Model, Zeitel, and the baby. They'll come too, you'll see.
What about Huddle and Perchik? When will we ever see them?
Do they come write to us from Siberia every Sabbath? You know what she writes. He sits in prison, she works, and together, and soon he will be set free. And together they will turn the world upside down. We couldn't be happier. And all the other children will be with us.
Not all.
All. Come, Golda, we have to get finished.
I have to sweep the floor.
Sweep the floor.
I will not leave a dirty house.
Well, Tevye, I'll be on my way.
Where are you going?
Chicago, in America. My wife, Irma Sarah, may she rest in peace, has a brother there.
That's nice.
I hate him. But a relative is a relative. Goodbye, Tevye.
Goodbye, then. Ah, Zeitel, are they finished inside?
Almost, Papa. Papa! Papa will see you.
I want him to. I want to say goodbye.
He won't listen.
No, but at least he'll hear.
Maybe it would be better if I went inside and told Mama.
Papa!
We've come to say goodbye, Papa. We are also leaving. We're going to Krakow.
We cannot stay among people who can do such things to others.
We wanted you to know that. Goodbye, Papa. Mama.
Yes, we are also moving. Some are driven away by edicts, and others by silence. Come, Papa.
Goodbye, Hava Fiedka. God be with you.
We'll write to you in America, if you like.
We will be staying with Uncle Abram.
Yes, Mama.
We'll be staying with Uncle Abram. We'll be staying with Uncle Abram. The whole world has to know our business.
Oh, stop yelling and finish packing. We have a train to catch.
I don't need your advice, Golda. Yelka, Britza, put those bundles on the wagon. We have to catch a train in a boat. Cardboard. Come to us soon. I will work hard, Red Ted. I will. Golda, we can leave these jugs.
No, we can't.
Fine. Take them.
We get to go on a train in the boat.
Stop that.